In this short video, I'm going to talk about pie charts and donut charts. Pie charts and donut charts are very similar to each other. There are only minor visual differences between the two. Let's understand the data. In column A, I have a list of countries in the world, and in column B, I have the population of each country listed in front of the name of the country based on estimates in 2020. What I'm going to do is to create a pie chart based on this data. Remember that we want to know what would be the share or the percentage of the world population in each country. In other words, we want to actually create another column over here, call it world share, and the units for that would be percent. Now, first of all, we need to calculate the total population of the world. So I'm gonna here write total population. Now, total population would be summation or sum of this column, right? So I'm gonna select the first number, and this is a trick. If you want to select the entire column, you can actually select the first one and then hold Control, hold Shift, and then down arrow. So it will select all of that for you. And then if you press Enter, you can see that this is the total population of the world. So I'm going to actually color that to something else. So there we go, blue. Now, how to calculate world share of the population of China? It's easy. So we want it in percent. It would be 100 times population of China divided by total population of the world. And if you click Enter, you'll see that China has 18%, 18.5 almost percent of the world population. So you can see that there are a lot of decimal digits. We don't work with this many decimal digits. At least we don't show them. So in order to reduce this number of decimal digits after decimal point, you actually, if you go under Home tab, there is a group called Number. Select this and then click on this decrease decimal. So if you click, you will see that the decimal digits are decreasing. We just want to work with one decimal digit. Now, we need to do the same process for all other countries, but we don't want to do it one by one, right? Do you see this square, the green square over here? I'm going to hover my cursor over it. The cursor style changes. It changes to a plus, a black plus. So once the cursor style changed, double click on it, and it will do it for the rest. However, I forgot to do something. Because of that, it says divided by 0. Let's check it out. So the first one, it's population of China divided by population of total world. However, if I go to the second cell, you'll see that it's population of India divided by next cell, which is empty. That's why it's divided by 0. Now, we need to make sure that this cell, the population of world, is fixed. So to do that, go to this formula bar over here and click right in the middle of F2, right between F and 2, and press F4. When you press F4, there is a $sign before and after F. This means that that cell is now fixed in the formula, and then press Enter. Now, if I do the same process, go here and then double click, you'll see that right now the formula is correct for every cell. It would be the population of that country divided by total population of world. So you can see that this is the world share. China has the largest share of the population of the world, 18.5%, and then India, and then the United States, so on and so forth. Now, what we are going to do is simply create a pie chart based on this world share data. So what I'm going to do is select column A, which is the country, and then select column C, which is the world share. Now go to Insert. There's a pie chart. I'm going to extend the pie chart and create a 2D pie chart. Now you can see the countries and the pie chart. However, this is a very, very bad example of pie chart because let me show you why. As we go down, the number is, the world share is getting smaller and smaller, right? Some of these are basically very, very small because the population of the country is very small. So because we have a lot of countries, this pie chart doesn't look like anything that we can use. In order to improve this pie chart, we need to make sure that we select only the countries with high population and then lump other countries together. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Let's say that we want to do this only for countries from China all the way to here. Okay? Now, I'm going to copy this all the way to Japan and paste it right over here. Make sure that there we go. Perfect. And now, I'm going to add another row called Other Countries. Other countries. So the population of other countries, I'm going to calculate it over here. Equal sign, summation of all the population of countries after Japan. So I'm going to click on the country after Japan and then hold Control, Shift, and down arrow. And then press Enter. You'll see that the population is calculated over here. Now, in order to calculate the world share, I'm just going to drag this down. Perfect. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create a pie chart based on this column and this column and see how the pie chart looks like. There we go. Now, so you can see right now, because I have a lot of empty cells over here, there are a lot of empty legend over there, which is not ideal, right? So what I'm going to do is only select this column, hold Control, and only select this one, right? Go to Insert, a pie chart, and a 2D pie chart. Right now, you agree with me that this is a way better pie chart. Countries with large share of the population of the world are indicated: China, India, United States, all the way to Japan. And then the other countries, you will see this would be the world share for the other countries of the world. You can obviously change the style of your graph to something more readable and add a very good descriptive title and other things to it. So now let's say that you want to change this pie chart to a donut chart. It's very easy. You just need to extend this pie chart and you will see that there's an option for donut chart. If you click over here, the only difference between this pie chart and donut chart is that when you have a donut chart, the shape of this looks like a donut. Okay, that's the only difference, and it depends on your visual or basically aesthetic preferences. This was a very short introduction on how to create a meaningful pie and donut chart.